we're getting ready to have a major hurricane come here, a little bit south of us, but we're going to get a little pan here of the neighborhood before the storm gets here. Okay, and we're going to have a look at the property and what we do to prep for a storm. Also, this is for kind of like insurance purposes. We want to make sure everything is shown the way it was before, in case we have to make a claim, which I'm hoping that we do not have to do that. All right, let's start down here. The garage looks really good. The roof is good. The vehicles are good. The house looks very good. Review the back, of course. Right now we're just showing some prep. I'll do the inside and the contents and all that, but I won't show you all that stuff. It's just personal stuff. All right, of course, the motorcycles and the Bigfoot. That's a baby Bigfoot. The big Bigfoot's over there. Of course, the rig is in here. Down there I got the 400 Ninja up against the wall. Let's go ahead and take a walk in here. Have my wife's wonderful car, our John Deere tractor, a 650 Versus. We have a refrigerator, freezer there. We have this car wash. We have my wife's Kawasaki Mule in here. Like I said, we have the Ninja 400 back there. That's an ice machine, and it's running. It's got 30 pounds of ice, so we have ice. We do have a generator here, so we'll be all right. If the power goes out, we'll just fire it up. Here's my office. We have a television, PA system in here. 950 watt per channel amp. Here's my MSI computer, my printer, and my HP PC. That's a 55-inch screen up there. We have a refrigerator in here, AC unit. So we do have some stuff in here. Camera equipment, motorcycle gear. And you know what? This is what we say about the storm. Go away, will ya? And of course we have the 32-foot extension pole in here. You don't want to leave that out anywhere. That costs too much money to leave that out. Okay, now if the AC goes, if the power goes out, see that little Honeywell right there? That's an air conditioning unit. We can plug that in without putting a strain on the generator that's going to be running in the back. It's all hooked up. Let's go back there and take a look at that. All right, we'll be right back. All right, let's have a look. This is an 8,000 watt DeWalt generator, so that's going to be plenty of power to run this entire house. We're not going to run the main AC, but we'll be able to turn off all the 20 amp breakers. So what we do is we come in here, it's plugged into there. Look at that. Look at that big gecko right there. Those eat a lot of bugs. Those are cool to have around. But anyway, you plug that into there, then you come in here, and what you do is you turn the main power off to the house. Turn that breaker off first, the main power, then turn off all the breakers. And after you do that, turn on the breaker for the generator, and then start the generator and start putting your 20 amp breakers back on. This way you don't wreck your food and lose everything. All right, the back of the house looks good. Oh, I need to get some SH up here and get this roof cleaned up on this end there. It does get moldy. The tree got trimmed, so, and then there's some on the top of the roof. But that side looks really good. That's a new roof on here. We're going to be replacing this whole porch, so we don't care what happens to it. The backyard looks good. We got to put these chairs away, and that fire pit we'll just put over here. Got some plants to put away, but the back of the house looks good. The siding's intact. The basketball goal, it's gonna, I should probably release that out of there and put that part away. Let's go hop back here and check this out. We got this waterfall on the pool. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. Nice rocks from Tennessee and North Carolina. Pretty cool feature. Definitely sounds like you're at a waterfall. All right. This is our backyard. Now that shed back there has a piece of siding missing over there, and that piece is loose. So I want to redo that shed anyway. Going to put hardy board on it and redo the roof on it. But the roof is intact. This is our pool filtration center. You have a salt cell on this pool. You don't have to buy chlorine. It makes itself. Generates itself. Chlorine's made from salt anyway. So you pour ocean pool salt in there, and then that's how you generate it. Then we got these two trailers over here. That one's for hauling garbage around. That used to be one of my super blast pressure washing trailers. See that? It's even got the vise and the little toolboxes on the front. This is my motorcycle trailer. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Pretty heavy. But anyway, everything's intact around here. That needs to be cleaned too. This roof's getting dirty. I do some roof cleaning, but the only problem with that is this yard is well taken care of by my wife, so I better make sure everything's nice and wet, right? And I got an air conditioning unit out here for the office. And this side of the house, we got an air conditioning unit here, but it's bolted to the concrete, so it's not going to go anywhere. Bucket of stuff, it's not going to go anywhere. The neighbor over there, I don't know about these pigeon coops, man. We're going to have some really strong wind. All right, I'm Don. That's what we got. Hopefully we do not have to look at damage and go through all that stuff. So many people have lost everything already, so this is just going to be adding to that. All right, guys, stay safe. All right, Don here. Well, this video is going to be about the before, the preparation, and the after. So hopefully you enjoy this presentation, and hopefully you were safe and you made it through the storm okay. But this is what we have.
But what I'm noticing too, really high cloud tops in some of this area out ahead of it. This actually happened a couple of days ago. There was that little feature right out ahead of it. It become a Category 5.
That's what we're looking at. And this is how we feel here at the Van Ripers. Go away, Milton. Anyway, let's go ahead and go outside and take a walk around the property like we did earlier. Hey, Don here, getting ready for the storm. I'm putting this video together to show you what the preparation is before a storm, what's going on during and before it gets here, and the after effects. But this is what we're looking at.
Here, I don't really think we're going to see Category 4 wind over land. When you see the category on a hurricane, that's maximum sustained wind near the center, and oftentimes that's enhanced over the water. So there could be some of those Category 4 winds just to the west of the coastline at this point.
Category 4 winds, 145, 155 miles an hour. Woo! Be safe, everybody. I'm Don from the Hurricane Center here in Spring Hill, Florida. Be safe. All right, this is the conditions now. It's been raining since I got up at 3:30 this morning. Let's take a look around. I see the neighbor over there. He didn't move his sign out of the yard yet. He probably won't. Let's see if that'll be a test. When we come out in the morning, the neighbor over there moved their stuff. That's cool, but it's been raining since I got up at 3:30, like I said, so this is the beginning of it. No wind. It's just going to deteriorate throughout the day and evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this camera on the front porch there under that light, and we'll go ahead and film the wind and all that kind of stuff, just a little bit, just to show you the effects. But the wind's starting to pick up, and the rains are going to be stronger and stronger as the day goes on. Going to be backing the van up against the door, and I'm going to pull the Tacoma down in front of this door here. And as you can see, the garage is packed with all our stuff, valuable things. This building was built in 2005, and it has hurricane straps. This place is like a fortress. So if it was to get too bad, this is where we would come to be safe. But that house up there is built like a fort as well, so we're pretty good up here. But everything is safe in here. The rig, My wife's Kawasaki Mule. I have another motorcycle back there and up against the wall. So everything's protected. All right, I'm Don, and we'll see you later on today.
If you stay and do not evacuate, is now extended to Port Charlotte. So if you have friends in the Port Charlotte area, we've got to make sure they're out. And there's still a very narrow window of opportunity, and that's really serious. The farther south you get, it's closing here in the next couple hours. Farther north you get toward Tampa, we want everybody to be where they need to be by 2 o'clock. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that. So we'll continue to answer your questions. And, of course, Nick Vulturo, we've got Titus out there.
Hey, here we are. Rains are getting pretty good. Blowing really hard out here. And it's only like 12:30 in the afternoon. See the treetops over there blowing around a little bit. Just slightly. Check in with you here in another couple hours. Reporting live from Spring Hill, Dansville Drive. Tonight we'll go ahead and put the camera out here when it's really blowing, and we'll get some wind footage for you. All right, I'm Don. Wish us luck. If you live here in Florida, stay safe. Okay, it's 2 o'clock and it's deteriorating. See, these trees are starting to blow around pretty good. It's a rain band. It's supposed to hit shore at 8 p.m. Meanwhile, we'll just be hanging around, getting ready to go take me a nap here coming up. I suppose it'll be really blowing when I get done with that. Anyway, Don Juan reporting live from Spring Hill, Florida. Y'all stay safe now you hit. Here comes another gust of wind. Ooh, look at them trees go. Woo! All right, we'll be back.
Over towards our area. So I think Polk, Hardy, DeSoto, and Highlands counties probably going to see them first. We'll have to watch all the activity closer to the coast. Right now we're getting a bit of a break Northport over toward Bradenton as you watch the eye of Milton now showing up on the radar. Yeah, this thing is that close. So there's Bradenton, there is Sarasota, there is the eye. Now there's the distance, only about 100 miles away. It's moving northeast at 17 miles per hour. So that's a little over 5 hours, maybe 6. Now, the Hurricane Center does think that this will be slowing up a little bit in their last discussion as this thing turns towards the coast. The heaviest winds in this storm, the ones that we're really concerned about, start with this rain band right here. These are going to be your strong tropical storm force winds. So when this solid area of rain starts to move onshore, that's when I would start to expect to see winds 60 gusts, maybe 65 at times, sustained probably in that 50 to 60 mile per hour range. The hurricane force winds are beyond that. They're closer to the center right there. Now, I know this looks like it's half a hurricane right now. I do think there is more convection on the southern end just looking at the actual storm on satellite picture. The radar is probably just not penetrating all the way down, and the farther you go away from the radar, the higher it is looking at the storm. So we're not getting a true picture of the structure of the storm with the radar. We'll get that as it gets closer. But it already looks on the radar like it's that northern eye wall that is where all the action is. You see the reds here, the oranges, that's where all the activity is, and that's the area that we're going to be concerned about after landfall, wherever that landfall location is. The Hurricane Center still thinks it's going to be somewhere between maybe Bradenton and Sarasota. Could be a little farther south, could be a little farther north as this system jogs. Remember, hurricanes do not take a straight path. They're not following a track. They're not following a line like we love to draw for you on a map. They wobble back and forth. There are a lot of forces that move the eye back and forth as it heads toward the coast. So it's not going to take a perfectly straight line. It may wobble toward the east for an hour and then suddenly wobble to the north for an hour and a half. And that's how you get that northeast motion. It's not steadily really necessarily moving in that direction. So those tropical storm force winds, the stronger ones, not too far from the coast. So folks in Venice, Englewood, Sarasota, over towards, of course, Siesta Key, back over towards Anna Maria, doing the distance here, right, from Anna Maria, 25 miles or so, this first outer band of some strong winds, moving at 17 miles an hour. So it's 2 o'clock now. By 4 o'clock, a lot of this is going to start to approach the coast in the next couple of hours. What you're getting now in these outer rain bands are gusts, strong gusts, likely into tropical storm strength.
All right, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is picking up out here. Look at those trees. I'm gonna go in and take my nap. Oh yeah. Look at those bushes over there blowing around. It's gonna be a gusher, folks. I'm Don reporting live here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. All right, we'll be back. All right, I'm up here in my upstairs bathroom, and you can see down over there in that lot where we chopped those pine trees down, and there was one real close to the fence that had crushed that section that's all multicolored there. We had to repair that. Then this storm arrived, so those trees were very, very shaky. I'm glad to see those are gone. As you can see, the wind is picking up. Trees are blowing around. All right, I'll be reporting back when I wake up. See you then. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Okay, I just came out here out front. It's about 5 o'clock. It's blowing pretty good. Starting to see the debris all in the yard and stuff. Little branch over there. And it's just now starting. Oh, the neighbor's getting all his stuff picked up except for that sign out there. Crazy, crazy. Alright. We'll be back when it starts getting hairy. Alright, 6 o'clock. Starting to rock. Neighbor's got his garage door open over there. I don't know if he knows it or not. Got tree limbs down over in his yard already. It's blowing pretty darn hard. Look at them trees out there. There's a gust. Shake it and rattle and roll. Look at that. Crazy. I'm glad those trees are strong. We'll be back. Woo! All right, let's check it out. I don't know what you can see, but it's pretty airy out here. Look at that wind. Look at that rain going sideways. Let's go down here. Probably gonna get soaked. Whoa! get back inside. Reporting live. Look out.
Basically the time. So for my signature dinner, I'm thinking of making a form because I was making a dish I didn't expect it to sit there. I love an opportunity to face the little cookies. Like it would be really cool to be someone that on Top Chef. Then it's like
Good morning. The morning after the storm, all right? Let's go ahead and review the damage here. Pool is trashed, all kinds of stuff in there. Branches everywhere. Fence sections down. That bench was blown over to there. Got some roof tiles missing on the top of the roof of the garage. Need to have that repaired right away. Let's go ahead and look at this other stuff. Branches. I mean, we still have power, so that's a miracle in itself. A lot of people do not have power. All right, look at all this debris here. Some big, big branches. A lot of cleanup. However, we are very lucky. This branch is snapped off here like a little twig. I'll have to get my extension out to grab that off of there. All right, we'll cut that. We'll go ahead and trim some of this down today. We're gonna have another barn fire, it looks like. Let's go ahead and come down here. Here's some more roof shingles off the roof. Look at all this debris there. Oh yeah, right there. See that up there? The roof is all tore up here. Right up there. More roof shingles piled up here. Got this fence. Okay, I should be able to put this together. Came loose there, so should be able to put these sections back in. Theoretically, unbelievable that shed made it. We got to get this roof repaired up here. All right, let's wander into the backyard here. Unbelievable that shed made it through the storm. And here's a section of fence. Look at all that stuff over here. Whew. Well, at least our roof is good on the house. Nothing came off the home. Look at all these big branches. I'm just going to get the mule out of the garage, and the fence is all coming out of the ground here, so a lot of it's tilted. You can see. Gonna have to I don't know, I might be able to use a tie down and pull it, brace it up on the other side. We'll figure all that out after we're done cleaning up. We have stuff everywhere, but we did have our generator hooked up. Plugs right into there, and if anything ever happens, you just shut all this off and you turn this one on. And then you just flip on some breakers, the ones you need. That generator's 8,000 watts, so it would actually run our air conditioning as well if we had to. All right. Oh, there's a snap blim there. Let's check this out over here. Snap. That could have took our power line out. I'm glad it did not. Took the Bigfoots down. Good thing. That guy's weed sign. Vote yes, amendment number 3. That's for recreational marijuana down here. Ooh, man, my wife's grass plants got beat up. Let's go ahead and take a walk down here and check it out. Remember in the beginning of the film, this is the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I got beat up. It'll grow back. And that sign made it through the whole night. Unbelievable. It's funny, right? But that's about it. Now the sun is going to come up. And we're going to be getting after cleaning this place up. I'm Don. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody still has everything they own and their houses are good. We were just talking, my wife and I. What we're going to do is we're going to the hell? Look at that. That's a turd. Damn coyotes left me a little present in the driveway. Isn't that nice? All right. Well, like I said, I hope everybody has everything intact. Everything was piled in here. Now I got to dig all this out of here, get this rig out of here, so we can get this workhorse. The mule is going to be doing its job today. All right, guys. I'm glad everybody's safe. But back to what I was saying. What we're going to do is we're going to get a generator installed this winter, over the winter time when we don't need it. And then the next time we have a storm that's coming to Florida like this, you know, I'm a business owner. I can just say, hey, we're closed and we're going on vacation, because that's what's going to happen. When a storm comes, it's going to be a vacation from now on. We're going to make reservations somewhere we can go hiking and just come home to whatever we got to deal with. But if we have a Generac, our power is going to stay on, our food's going to stay good. That's the only thing that we really worry about, is keeping our food safe. My wife is a thrifty shopper, so we have a giant freezer full of stuff, refrigerators. So that's usually $1,000 or more to replace all that when your power goes out. So that's why we have that generator hookup. But when the next storm comes, I'll just sell that generator and somebody will buy it, I am sure. All right. Till the next hurricane, stay safe. Stay safe. Blah, blah, blah. Can hardly talk, right? All right, now it's time for the cleanup. All right, we're back, and Milton is gone, thank goodness. The garage is back to normal. Bikes are where they need to be. The rig's back. And we got a lot of the cleanup done today. Poof. This morning we were out here and we had tree limbs and stuff everywhere. We still have some to clean up. The wife's got some stuff over here to do on the side, this side here. But all this tree limbs that were broke, we trimmed a little bit more off of it. Repaired the fence. It's good, nothing broke, so that was good. There's just some little sticks and stuff hanging around back here, but all that's cleaned up. That's all the debris back there, that big pile of stuff that you can see right back along the property line right there. Big pile of stuff we're gonna burn. They got lucky with the fence too. The boards didn't break. Kind of weird, you know. It just pulled right off. The screws are in the post. The 2x4s are good. We'll just screw that right back up. All right, let's go take a look at the property now. Nice and cleaned up. Started cleaning up at sunrise right after I took the video. Ate some breakfast and got after it. It's all cleaned up back here. Looks real good. Look how it beats the hell out of the plants though. You see this? This is a really full bush with flowers and stuff. It just stripped it bare. And the Bigfoots, we took those down. We'll put those back up here. All right, let's go back in the backyard and check that out. That was like the worst spot. So let's go have a look. All right, there you have it. Things all nice and cleaned up back here. All raked up and ready to go. What are you doing there, Goomba? The pool has some more leaves in there. We scooped a bunch out. Susan's going to go ahead and take care of that tomorrow and the next day, and then I'll vacuum up whatever's left. But all this is cleaned up back here as well. Got to put that piece of fence back up, and we'll be ready for the next one. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the presentation of what a hurricane can do down here in Florida. It's pretty wicked, pretty scary. Like I said, the next time we're just going to get a Generac. We're going to get one put right here. We didn't have to use the old generator, but it's wired right to the circuit panel in there, so we could have been up and running in no time. All right, I'm Don. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, get after it. See you at the next storm.